Hi. So, if you've been keeping an eye on my Twitter, you might have seen that there wasn't a major video this week. Or maybe last week? I don't know by this point. Anyways, on Twitter I mentioned that the reason for that was going to be revealed in an announcement video. Well, you're watching that video right now, so it's time to get into it. Okay, forgive me guys, for I have sinned. And now I must confess myself to you. Okay. The truth is, I have never once touched a trial. You know, Law of Retribution, Jordan's Verdict. I have never even gone into one. I don't know if there's a way to show proof, other than the fact that I don't have any trial badges that you get upon completing them, but yeah, it's pretty bad to be around this long and never have touched a fucking trial. Well, now I'm hoping that you guys can help me out. So here's the deal. I've recently been able to start streaming. I've jumped to a new ISP that has upgraded me from raw cow shit to refined manure. However, despite this, I have never seen Warframe as a particularly good game to stream. My biggest problem with it is that this game is all about an individual's own growth and not necessarily about showing skill or overcoming obstacles. Things like speedruns and games that test the player are great for streaming because it's either extremely impressive to watch in the former's case, or it's just fun to watch a player's reaction when they flub up and die in the latters. And Warframe hasn't really fallen into either category, so even though I've gained the ability to stream, I've been struggling to find a reason to do so. Because unless you have a really good personality and you're just fun to listen to, streaming this game as is, I believe, is pretty damn difficult. It also doesn't help that I've put my charisma down to, I'd guesstimate to be about negative 384, so I certainly can't carry a stream on my back alone. And folks that don't have a vocal persona, such as Quiet Shy, instead do their own thing, and they instead do art streams and things like that. And I believe the reason that they do that is because of my previous reasonings and explanations. So I decided that if I was ever going to stream this game, it needs to be something more than just playing the game. Because viewers, unless they're lucky enough to play with me, don't get anything in-game just from watching the stream. Which is something that the Twitch drop event eventually tried to rectify, but that ended in failure because DE servers could not handle the load. And I figured, well, I'm gonna have no goddamn clue what I'm doing in the trials, so that sounds like good stream material to me, so let me go ahead and explain how this is gonna go down. 3 days from now, at about 5 PM Central Standard Time, I will be doing some Law of Retribution runs on stream, with hopefully the help of some viewers who tune in. Now, from what I understand, trials only give rewards once a day, but I think you can play them without rewards, and the normal and nightmare versions are separated so you can get 2 separate rewards. But that's not really the point. The point is that I'm going to be playing this trial over and over with a bunch of different people who already know what the trials are about. If I'm correct, I should be able to keep running trials as long as I have keys to use, and after every party and every playthrough, I'll switch out with some newer folk. Now, I don't know how many keys I'm going to have, but at the moment I have 3 normals and about 4 or 5 nightmares, and I'm crafting more as we speak. This video is to give you guys a heads up to start making your own keys, just in case you want to join in on the stream. Now, one thing that I want to mention, and this is very important, is that I am not going to be jumping over to Twitch permanently for the rest of my content. I simply could not stomach that. I like making skits, I like making planned videos, and I feel that that layout works best with Warframe. With that said, if you do not wish to watch the stream, no worries, because I'm going to be trying to work the stream into a regular video that I'll then upload later on. So yeah, barring any technical difficulties like power outages or hardware problems, a stream will be a go. I'll also be uploading a very brief video about an hour before I start streaming, as well as providing a link to the stream itself. I'll also be posting the same update onto Twitter, just so everyone has time to join in if they wish. And that is all for me for now, so I'll see you guys in a few days.